All right, guys, it's Michelle Perkins here, and I want to welcome you to our team call. I'm trying to get a good view here for you guys. And today I wanted to talk to you guys about income and what that means in your business and what it looks like. And this might not be for everybody. So, I understand some people are discount coaches, some are hobby coaches, but if that's the case, you're probably not listening to this right now. So I'm going to talk to you guys like you guys are business builders and that you really do want to go somewhere with this business and you want to make that, a full-time income, or at least, $500 to $1,000 a month is your goal. That's kind of what I'm assuming with this call. So also, the full disclosure, because we like Beachbody to be happy, is that they don't guarantee income. It's all based off your efforts and your skill level and that good stuff. So nothing is guaranteed. But there are tons of successful coaches and people who don't have fitness backgrounds. Like they, not in a mean way, but they're no one special. They are special, but you know what I mean? They don't have, they weren't lucky, or they put in the work, they put the skin in the game, and they became successful. There's a select few of us like myself who are certified personal trainers and have a fitness background, but that is probably a small minority of the Beachbody coach population. So don't think that counts you out at all. I don't know if you guys had a chance to listen to that call with Josh Coates, but he was amazing. And he's like, well, how many personal trainers are even on the call? And on the first page of like 25 people, there weren't any. And he was like, but how many of you guys have helped somebody lose weight? Raise your hand. And so everyone raises their hand because we've all helped somebody lose weight or help work towards their goals. So you don't have to be a fitness expert for that. You just have to be there to hold them accountable, cheer them on. You can't do the work for them. You can't make them lose weight. You can't make them show up in your challenge group. But you can help them. You can encourage them along the way. So with all that being said, we're going to go into how to earn as a Beachbody coach. So I hope this helps you guys understand a little bit about the compensation plan and how to really maximize your own business. So when I started Beachbody and started as a Beachbody coach, I was not 100% in. I was iffy. I was skeptical. I was like, I don't know about this. I don't know if this is the real deal. I don't know if I can legitimately make an income as a Beachbody coach. Maybe it's for me, maybe it's not for me. I didn't really know. And even having a fitness background, I still wasn't 100% sure that this was for me and that it was going to work. So when I did join, I eventually got my first coach, and then I signed up my husband on my week leg. Now, if I knew everything then, what I know now, I would have done it completely differently. I would have signed up someone I know, a family member, my mom, my dad, my brother, somebody on my strong side and my husband on my weak side. Okay, so that I can control both of those accounts, because as you build your business, people are going to come, people are going to go. And so when you're trying to build rank and things like that, you have to worry about people, canceling their auto ship or dropping rank or going inactive and things like that. And so you're kind of at the mercy of everybody else, right? So it's really, I wish I would have done that in the beginning. And it also goes for when you get higher in rank. So that would have put you to Emerald in like the first week, right? And I was like, oh, do they just want my money? Why are they telling me this? Why should I just be signing people up right away? And nobody wants your money, okay? I'm going to put that out there right now. Do we earn bonuses off of our downline? Yes, absolutely. But we don't tell you to do these things because we want to make money off of you. That is not the deal. We want you to be successful. We want you to make the most money that you can. And so my goal is to help everybody do that for themselves. So if I were you, it's your call, your business, but if I were you, I would sign up 2 people that you can control their accounts, one on your strong leg, one on your weak leg, right? So going back to earning an income, okay? The first way we earn income is retail sales. Right? So if you want a few $100s extra a month, retail sales are great. You get 25% of everything you sell through Beachbody. Beachbody gives you that commission. They send you a check or direct deposit if you sign up for direct deposit, which I highly recommend direct deposit because that saves you like a $4 fee. And it's instant. It comes into your account every Thursday as long as you made some sales. So that's great. But if you want to be a 6-figure earner, how many challenge packs do you think that's going to be? Let's think about that. What, $40 per challenge pack and then 6 figures? It's quite a lot of challenge packs. And it's hard to reach it, our income goals, with just challenge packs. So the other way that we earn is cycle bonuses. So that is after you get to Emerald. So I'm going to show you, just in case you're not tracking with me, on my handy dandy line paper. See if you can see this. So this is you. You can see it, yeah? Oh, it's backwards. But you get the drift, yeah? So you sign up 2 coaches. Let's say you got your mom and your spouse. Boom. 1 on each leg. Yay, you're Emerald. So exciting. So when you get to Emerald, so 1 on each side, 1 coach on each side, makes you Emerald. When you get to Emerald, you get to cycle bonus. This is an awesome thing. So just like the 2 legs I was telling you about, 1 is your strong leg. That's where, like if you're on my strong leg, I keep placing coaches in my downline, and we only have 2 legs, just like we have in real life, 2 legs. And my coaches have to go somewhere. So that means that they're going to go under you guys, right? So as I build my team, and you guys all know I'm building, they get placed under you, and you earn volume off of them as well. So you earn volume off of coaches who are not even your personally sponsored coaches. Maybe a coach you've never even spoken to. You have no idea who they are. They might be even up on someone else's team from above us. So it's a really cool thing, but you earn from them. So when you get 200 PV, which is volume points on one side and 100 on the other side, you cycle. And as an Emerald, you get $14. Now, it doesn't seem like a lot, but let me tell you, it adds up over time. If you're a Ruby, it's $16. If you're a Diamond, it's $18. So your goal is to keep cycling, keep building your team, and help your coaches reach Success Club and keep on building. Because once they get that momentum, they just keep going and going. And once you lose momentum, sometimes it's hard to find it again. So you really have to be on top of it and staying in the game, right? So after that, let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh, if you're a hobby coach, you're probably just doing a lot of retail sales. You probably don't even care. Was that me? Sorry. Ah! That's my husband. He should be on the call right now. He's fired. Okay, it should stop in a minute. Do I need to post this recording now? Okay, there it goes. Okay, so if you're a hobby coach, you're probably just doing a lot of retail. But I'm telling you, as a 6-figure earner, we have to be getting those cycle bonuses, okay? You really want those. Let's see. If you need to return something, talk to your upline, because we never know. Like, we had an issue on our team where it was processed or returned back in a few months ago, and then it just reflected now. And so now sometimes that can affect status, even though it took Beachbody 4 months. You know, now we have to worry about losing rank or going inactive at that point in time. And then that's a good thing to talk about. When you go inactive, let's say you're an Emerald coach and you go inactive or you drop rank, okay? You lose all that volume that is sitting in your, I call it a little bank account. So you will have, if you go in and look in your back office, you go to My Business, what is it? My Business, my volume, and then my carryover volume. And I'll show you there. And sometimes it's a lot. You know, one of our coaches had 10,000 points. And that's something you don't want to lose. That's $700 waiting in your bank account for you to cycle on and actually earn from that. So it's important to kind of know these things and know how to find them so you can kind of work your business. So for my business, once I figured it took me a long time, by the way. Once I figured out that I needed to start building my weak leg so I could start earning that money off of my strong leg, that's what I started to do. Now I'm to a point where this last week, my legs actually swapped. So my weak leg just became my strong leg, and my strong leg is now weaker than my other leg. So sometimes it can flip-flop, and it kind of depends where you are in the organization and who's above you, who's below you. It's kind of tricky. But yeah, that's one thing you want to keep an eye on. If you are in fact building your business, you do not want to go inactive. you don't want to lose all those points. The chances are there is a lot in there. One of the other coaches on our team has 50,000 volume points on her strong leg. Yeah, insane. And she's like, oh my gosh, there's so much money in there. I need to start working it, because she was working her husband's account. And so her account was just kind of sitting there. So the third way that we earn, so we went over retail. We get 25% of whatever we sell, and we get those challenge pack bonuses. We get the cycle bonuses. Those are huge. And they add up. Like, it seems like a tiny bit, but you would be surprised. They really, really, really add up. And then the third way, which is my favorite, which I haven't earned yet, but I will, is the quarterly bonus. So every quarter, Beachbody gives out a bonus. And what happens with that is they set aside a certain percentage of sales and revenue and all that money that they make every year. They set aside a certain portion of it, and then they divvy it up between coaches. Now, the catch is that you have to be a 2-star diamond. And what that means is that you have to have a diamond coach on your left leg and your right leg. So it can't be 2 on your right, can't be 2 on your left. It has to be 1 on each. But once you reach 2-star and above, you start earning those quarterly bonuses. So let me tell you the amounts of those bonuses. And these are approximates because they change every time. But this is approximately what it is almost every quarter. Okay, you ready? You might want to write it down. So if you're a 2-star for 1 quarter, $900, which is pretty exciting, I think. I could go for an extra $900. I don't know about you. I think my kids would have a fun time with $900. Now, if you're a 5-star, $2,800 is your bonus. That's just a quarter. So if you times that by 4, wow, we're looking at about 12 extra grand a year. Who wants an extra 12 grand raise? Even the 900, that's extra 3 grand raise a year. Like, it's pretty exciting to me. So 5, so 10-star, $12,000 for 1 quarter. That's your bonus, okay? 15-star, your bonus is $23,000, okay? But here's the catch. Let's say you're 15-star diamond, which is a pretty huge accomplishment, right? But if you think about it, it's only 15 diamonds on your team. That's doable, right? It's doable. But here's the really, really, really freaking cool thing. If you're a 15-star diamond, you get every bonus below you. So you get the 23, the 12, the 2,800, and the 900. You get all of those. That's a $40,000 quarterly bonus. So if you're 15-star diamond, you times that by what? How many quarters are there in a year? 4? That's $160,000 just for the year, just in bonuses. That's it. That doesn't include your retail. That doesn't include your cycle bonuses. That doesn't include any of that. So to have big goals in this business is huge. And likewise, if you're a 5-star, you get that 2,800 and the 900. So, I mean, big things come. And one more thing about 2-star diamond. I don't know much above that because I haven't researched it because I'm not quite there yet. But the 2-star diamond, once you reach 2-star diamond, you get to open up a second business center. Now you might be thinking, what the heck is a second business center? Basically, you get to clone yourself and open up a new coach account, right? So you can place it anywhere in your organization that you want, and you start running most things from that business center. So let's say you set up your second business center and you get that business center to diamond. That counts as one of your 15-star or your 15 diamonds for you to get that quarterly bonus. So it's a real advantage to get there. And I'll tell you my plan of when I open up my second business center. I have my account. I have my husband on my weak leg. And then I'm going to open my second business center under his weak leg. And that's going to help maximize everything from his account up to my account. So when I actually earn in my second business center, he's going to benefit, and then all the coaches in between are going to benefit from that as well. And then my regular account is going to benefit as well. So there's strategic placing to a lot of this. But to get back down to the smaller scale is that once you get to Emerald, you kind of want to evenly place. I went left, right, just kind of placing people. If I had a business builder and I knew they were going to rock it, I'd put them on my right leg because I was trying to generate the volume on that weak leg. And then my discounters, I put on my strong leg. And now I need to switch it up. and flip-flop it. So you just have to keep an eye on your volume, keep an eye on your coaches. Unfortunately, we're not allowed to switch coaches from leg to leg. It would be nice if we could, but we can't. So we have to make do with what we have. And you never know who's going to be your next rock star coach. You really don't. The people that you think, oh my gosh, this girl, she's coming to my business, she's awesome, she's so much fun, she's going to rock this, and boom, nothing. And then you have a discounter and they're like, oh my gosh, I really like this. Oh, I like the team atmosphere. And they blow it out of the water. So sometimes you really just don't know. So I really try to build evenly for the most part. I like to pad my accounts so that I don't have to worry about dropping rank. I'm a stressor by nature, so I don't want to stress about those things. I really try to make sure I'm going to hold that rank that I get, and I'm going to pad it. But at the same time, I'm still building all the time. I'm continually building my account. So let's see if I went over everything that I wanted to say. So we talked about earning retail, the cycle bonuses. Those are huge. So your first goal is to get to Emerald. And all my new coaches now, I've changed the standard. I didn't do this with you guys when a lot of you started. But for my real serious business builders, I'm like Emerald in a week. Hands down. Let's get this rocking. Let's get this rolling. And let's set the standard high and really get people producing and show them success. Because when our coaches get their first check and their first success, they're like, wow, this really is real. Like I said in the beginning of this call, it took me 3 months, you guys, 3 months to actually start working my business. So I signed up in July of 2014, and it wasn't until like late October that I actually started working. And it still took me a little bit of time after that to really get my belief in it as well. But I'm telling you, I went from, $30 checks here and there, and it slowly just kept increasing. And I know that this is a great opportunity. So I want to encourage you to build and encourage you to go as big and as hard as you can and really build that momentum. Plug into these trainings, plug into the past wake-up calls, YouTube videos. There's so many resources out there. Sometimes it can be overwhelming, but I'm telling you, listening to these videos and things every single day is really going to keep you in the game, for one, and it's really going to motivate you and help you learn the skills that we all need to be those successful coaches. I mean, I don't know about you. I want to be a 15-star diamond coach. I want to, take you guys with me. And did you know that you guys can surpass me in rank as well? Like, we're all in this together. I would be so proud of you guys to see you guys on stage at Summit and beat me in rank. Like, I'd be like, oh, she's on my team. Like, I would be so excited for you. So this isn't, a thing where, where it's all about me. It's really not. It's about our team and about our team pushing forward together. So I really love that we are doing these calls every week. Even if we have to push a day, to the next day or whatnot, I'm really glad that we're able to get together and have these conversations. And I want to work more trainings like this into it so I can really help you guys move your businesses forward. Do you guys have any questions for me regarding what I've talked about? No? I know it's scary to talk on the calls. Well, I think I'm getting used to it now. My voice is leaving though. What else can I tell you that I didn't write down? Leadership ladder. We can talk about leadership ladder real quick. Just getting a Success Club point puts you at a business starter. So a lot of the coaches are going away from the ranks and they're really recognizing on the leadership ladder instead. And if you go into your back office and go to your coach online office, it'll show you on the leadership ladder what you need for your next rung. So the first one is business starter, then you have a business builder, and then a team or team builder, and then a team leader, goes up to organizational leader. But it tells you on the leadership ladder in your coach online office what you need in order to hit that next rung. So if you're focusing on hitting those goals and those rungs, then your business is going to be moving forward. So for me, I've been stuck at team builder. And I have everything except for one area. And so I've been working on really building that area. And building that area is helping me, progress my business forward. So take a look at that tonight and see where you're at and see what you need to hit the next rung. That's going to help you move your business forward. Success Club should be non-negotiable. I know we talk about this a lot, but it really is. Success Club just shows that you're helping people. We're making those conversations. We're reaching out to people, host some free groups, really make those connections, and really strive for Success Club 10. And if you reach for Success Club 10 and you fall short, you might hit SC5, right? So that's still a great thing. But that's going to help you know that your business is growing in the direction that you want it to grow. So I think that's super important to focus on as well. I think that's all I have for you on that. I could talk more, but I don't want to bore you guys. So I'm going to end this call so I can, well, stop the recording anyway. And then if you guys have questions, we can chit chat a little bit off the record. And other than that, if you have questions, comment below and tag me, and I'll be happy to get back to you guys. All right. We will chat with you later. Is there anything else I needed to add? No? Do you want to talk about how to get to diamond? Or what it takes to be diamond? I'm gonna throw that in real quick, just because I have my handy dandy. So this is you, remember you? And you have 2 coaches. To get to diamond, because I know we have a diamond push group going on, you need 4 coaches on both sides. 4 coaches, see? They're kind of light. 2 of those coaches, one over here and one over here, needs to be emerald. So you need 2 emeralds out of these 8, okay? So 2 emeralds and then 6 other coaches. They can be discount coaches, they can be hobby coaches, whatever. They can all be business builders, but you want to make sure you have those 2 emeralds. And that's where it really helps, like I said in the beginning of the call, if you have those 2 accounts that you control, you can get yourself to diamond, because you can get discount coaches and challengers over here, right? And maybe they don't want to build a business, but maybe you still have coaches you can sign up, and you can use those controlled accounts that you have to get yourself to diamond, which is what I wish I would have done, because then I could have used them to progress even further. Okay. So having those 2 accounts that you control is a big bonus for later in your business. But as you can see from what we've talked about, there's a lot of money to be made if you want it. If you're happy at, $200, $300, $400, $500 a month, that's totally cool. But if you want to go for those $40,000 quarterly bonuses, I'm your girl. Let's do this. All right. We will chat with you guys later. Have a good night.